Hello everyone, welcome to PassionWater Tarot. My name is Mama Do, and we are here to dance into the passion waters of your life together. So, with that being said, this is going to be a journalized reading for the sign of Libra and cross watchers. As with all journalized readings, it will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest at the curb. The intention of this reading is for July the 12th through the 18th, Monday through Sunday. But I'm sure you're aware, but I'll say it again. There is no clocks or calendars in the 5D. So whenever you come here, that's when Spirit says it's time for you to hear the message that they are bringing you. Okay? So just sit back and enjoy. Let's go ahead and ask Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors to come into this reading with love and light, to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. I always forget to say this. I'm trying to get into a habit of saying it now at the beginning. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up, share, like, leave a comment. I do. I love communicating with you all, so I love it when you're commenting. I do try to reply to all your comments, any of your questions that you have. And if you want a private reading, my email is listed below where you can contact me privately. Okay? Alright, so let's get started here, Libra. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide and reveal to Libra what you want to show them and for them to know for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Alright, you're going through a hard time right now. First card out is where you are now, and it's the Three of Swords. I'm still shuffling to see if Spirit wants to reveal any more information before I start reading. We're doing a Celtic cross today, so we need 9 more cards. We'll see what Spirit has for you, Libra. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, you have more information you would like to reveal to Libra at this time. Okay, so the challenge to this is happiness. Finding your happiness. Recognizing that rejection is for your protection and that your happiness is just around the corner. Belle, don't be barking at the people going to the lake. If any of you remember, I live at the lake. I'm the last house before the woods that lead to the lake. And many people park in front of my house to go to the lake. And my little chihuahua, that's when she shows her distaste for other people arriving. Okay, here we go. So something has broken your heart. You're not feeling accepted. There's a journal laying on this bed as if you poured your heart out and it wasn't enough. But your happiness is right around the corner, and that is your challenge. That's the potential. There is happiness coming. It is in the reverse. But upright or in the reverse, the Sun card is still the absolute happiest card in the tarot. It still means happiness. There's just a little delay. You need to go through this process, follow your intuition through this process, and move into your happiness, okay? So what do you need to focus on, Libra? The Three of Wands in reverse. Indecision, not making decisions on what's in your highest good, of seeing people for what they're really worth, We can all do that. We all look at people and see them through the eyes of what we want them to be, or who we want them to be, instead of actually accepting who they are showing us they are. And then we become disappointed because they don't live up to our expectations. Libra, you're very casual. You are very laid back. And for somebody to disappoint you, you really put a lot of faith in what you saw as who they really were. So what you need to focus on is how you look at things. Now, your recent past, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody took back their offer of love. They took back their attention. They took back their emotions from you, from your connection. I'm so sorry. This is really tough because this person did it unexpectedly. You didn't see it coming. You didn't feel it coming. It just happened. It happened very, very quickly. What is your strength in this? Justice. The scales are balanced. For some of you, it's a divorce and many things going in your favor. Although at times you're going to feel as though justice is blind, it's not. The scales will be balanced. What will be yours, what is meant to be yours, will be yours. This could be, and I see the word law. So I'm seeing a contractual agreement. Some of you are married or have lived together and have shared finances, and you need to go before a judge with attorneys to clear up these contractual agreements, even if it's a lease on a house or a car. Custody arrangements. I see two little kittens here. Some of you may have children involved in this relationship that is dissolving. And I'm saying it's dissolving because it's as if your relationship was a sugar cube and a drop of water hit it. It just dissolved out of nowhere. So the near future for you, Libra, is the Page of Cups in reverse. I like that. Congratulations. That's no more unexpected things. That is a balance returning. You're not going to be getting the spiteful texts and emails or phone calls and voicemails. Things are going to balance to where your soul can start looking for the comfort in your new journey. Wow, Spirit gave you a couple of extra cards. So, the suggested approach from Spirit to Libra is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Do not fight to hang on to the past. Do not try to hang on to what no longer serves you. Do not try to hang on to somebody who has made an active decision to no longer love, care, cherish you. That is unrequited love. It's unbalanced and it's very heartbreaking. Do not try to stay in this relationship for the money. Do not try to stay in this connection for the material things. The cost of doing that would be so much greater than starting over, as it would definitely affect your energy. So what do you need to know? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You need to know that if you're trying to go in a direction that is not in your highest good, if you are trying to force somebody to stay with you or force them to keep you in a relationship with them, that is going to alter how the wheel turns. It will not be turning in your favor at that time. Now, your hope and your fears. The last three cards are going together. It's the potential for the future. But your hope and fears is the Ten of Wands. That's beautiful. You needed that. Oh, you really did. That is not a fear. It is a fear of yours to reach that completion level of a 10, carrying this bundle of brooms, knowing that you carried them as far as you can take them, and you're going to let them go as much as you want to hang on to them. That's a fear. But the hope in that situation is that you're going to release things that are no longer serving you. You're going to release the negativity. You're going to release what's weighing heavy on your mind and weighing heavy on your heart and weighing heavy on your back, so that you can start turning the wheel of fortune in your favor to allow things to start going in your best interest. Okay? You're the first one in this series to get 3 cards for the potential future. So let's see what they are. The first one is the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm loving that for you. That's looking mighty good there, Leo. The second one is the Hermit in reverse. And the third one is the Lovers. Oh, I love it. So, as you stop trying to hang on to somebody who your time with them during this lifetime has come to a point that you need to separate energies, once you release them, once you allow your energy the freedom to be enthusiastic, to be invigorated, then you're no longer going to feel like you're on edge all the time. This is the Nine of Wands. You're no longer going to feel as if you're the wounded warrior. You're going to feel very invigorated. You're going to start, if you've been feeling depressed, you're going to start noticing that your moods are becoming more and more elevated. You're laughing more. You're enjoying more because you're starting to live in the here and now instead of living in the past. The second card is the Hermit in reverse. Now, you've been a little bit in that mode for a minute now, but you're going to think things over very clearly. And you're going to recognize that you've had the wisdom all along. You just did not accept it. Yes, you knew the changes were there subconsciously, and you didn't address them. The other person did not address them. But it's a done deal. It's a wrap. The finish line has come and gone, and you're on a new race because right down the road, the potential future is a new love. The card of Gemini, the twin flames, the soulmates to grow together with passion and understanding. But there's a new love coming your way. and it's going to bring a lot of peace and comfort for you both. And once again, I see the two cats at the bottom. Do you see how their tails together make a heart? Can we focus on that? I think that focused in. Two tails make a heart. I love that. For those of you who have children, your relationship, your bond with your children will stay intact, whether they live with you or your ex. You will be a very positive influence on their lives. Alright, so Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, do you have any clarifiers for Leo regarding this reading? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Spirit has already told me not to focus on the other person. To focus on how you feel about it, how you're learning to let go and deal with your control issues on this, Libra. Oh, my flipped. I know it did. It must have flipped right back. I sure don't see it. But this is about, yeah, you didn't want this breakup. You didn't want this breaking of a contractual agreement, but you overcome. And as you overcome, you start thriving. And you start coming out of victim mode and start coming out, going into victor mode. You know, that you got through the battle and you're amazing. And when you look back, you realize all the signs and symptoms were there. And so now you push yourself to go out in public, meet people, talk to people, and suddenly there's a new love. So the first clarifier is the devil in reverse. And that is so beautiful. That's Capricorn's card. And it's releasing, binding things that hold you back. Contractual agreements that are not in your best interest. Trying to hold on to relationships that have already read their time and it's time to move on. Removing addictions, whether they're drugs, alcohol, sex, food, gambling, whatever it is, complaining. Remove the bindings that are negative in your life and hold on to the positive bondings. The second clarifier is the Ace of Pentacles. There is a higher level of commitment coming towards you. Some of you already knew this person, and they've just been waiting in the wayside, waiting for you to be single and in the right frame of mind to get out and start dating again. And they see you as somebody pretty spectacular and somebody they would like to invest their energy into. The last is the King of Pentacles. And that card, usually it's in their sign, so it's Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But this is recognizing who you are. Knowing that you are amazing. And that what you've experienced does not necessarily have to be a reflection on who you are. You went through a rough time. You had a rough patch here, Libra. But you're still amazing. You're still in control of your kingdom, protecting and providing. Your family, friends, co-workers all find you a very honorable individual. And you're really hell-bent on making sure you do the right thing, which was one of the problems in this connection over here. Okay, So, I love that this new person is showing up more in your reading than the old person is now. But it's a process, and you're completing it, and that's a hella beautiful thing. Alright, so hit the thumbs up, share, leave a comment, and let me know if it resonates. Don't forget to subscribe. And Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide Libra with a Romance Angel Oracle card to focus on for this reading. Thank you for all messages, forthcoming. What say ye? Express your love. Then came out in reverse. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's in the reverse. You have already poured out all of your love and emotions towards this individual that you have been in a contractual agreement with. And it didn't solve anything. It didn't help anything. It didn't matter to that person. Basically, Spirit is advising and telling you to stop giving them your emotions. That just, to them, that means they're in control of you. And you need to take back your control and be in control of yourself. You don't have to deliver the information to the other person. Alright? So your Archangel Oracle card is Victory. Yeah, and that's you going through the processes, recognizing and taking back your power so that you can move on towards the new love that's coming forward. Archangel stand upon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. True. Let Spirit guide you. Follow your intuition. It's a hella beautiful thing. One last card. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide Libra with an Alice in Wonderland Oracle card as advice for this reading. And it came out in the reverse. I'll show you it in the upright. Here's the reverse. Uncertainty, number 39. Choose who you will become. No, you don't have to choose who you become because you're amazing to start with, okay? Just from jump, you're amazing. You've always wanted to do the right thing. Fear of following advice and learning through experience. Wishing things were easier or more predictable. The belief that becoming who you wish to be ought to be simpler. Wanting another to do the hard work or solve your problems for you. Wanting support but being unwilling to apply discipline or too scared to make the mistakes for which you will learn. It's time to stop being scared, Libra. That relationship has run its course, and Spirit's telling me even if you reunited with that person, it would only last for a few weeks before it would most likely dissolve again. Listen to the advice from Spirit, follow your instincts, and focus on your healing and growing and knowing so that you're ready when the next person, your next love, comes, which isn't going to be very far off. Alright, so with that being said, I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.